I've been trying to work on the lighting because I look really white here, and I don't know what that is. Because I just look like you can't even see my freckles. So I don't know what's going on with the lighting. So like even my hands look weird. I'm gonna try not to focus on that in this video. So this is a fun week. This is actually being done a day late because I was traveling yesterday. Well, I traveled today too, but I was not at a space to do my video yesterday. But it was a fun week. So, started out Monday, just cleaned around my house and figured out what all food I had left so that I could eat it all before I went on my trip. And got ready for English lessons and really didn't do too much in the way of like going anywhere or anything. Tuesday, I taught English lessons and got all my packing done because I left super early Wednesday morning and wanted to have, well, actually I didn't leave as early as I was planning to, but that's a different story, and I'll tell it in a second, but I left early, and so I'm a better packer at night than I am during the day. Fair warning, I'm in front of my house, and people are walking by, which means that they're going to say hello to me, and I'm going to respond. So, if you hear me randomly talk to people who are not you in the video, then that's what's happening. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. Bien. Aquí. Yeah, so people are passing by. I don't know where they're going, but they're passing by. So yeah, hanging out. Lost my train of thought. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Bien. Sorry, I had to pause the video because they wanted to have more of a conversation. Normally they just like walk by, but they wanted to talk, so I had to pause it. So I'm back. Okay, yeah, so Tuesday, taught my English lesson, for the second class, so last week I did the first class for the other class, but this week I did the first class for the first, fourth, and fifth class. And they also remember nothing, but they remember more than the other class. So, like, they scored higher. I did, like, a review test with them, and they scored higher on it. So, making a little bit more progress. Not that much, but a little bit. But it was good. And, yeah. So, so, I got up Wednesday morning. And originally, I was going to leave my house at, like, 6:37ish. So I was going to the Darien to help with some water committee seminars. So he said we needed to be on the bus leaving the city before noon. So my goal was that I was going to catch a 6:30 or 7 a.m. bus, depending on when I actually woke up. That would get me in Petanome around 7:30, 8 o'clock-ish. Or no, more like 7:15, 7:45-ish, depending on which bus I got. And then catch another bus to the city, and that should get me there around 11. And then I eat lunch and then go. But my friend was like, oh, let's meet up. She's like, let's meet up at 8. So I caught the 7 o'clock bus, made a decision, and catch the 7 o'clock bus. I get there at 8, and she was like, I'm like, oh, I'm here, I'm waiting. She's like, oh, it's gonna be another 30 minutes, because we were supposed to be traveling together. And I was like, yeah, I'm catching the next bus, so I did. So I got to the city before she did, but I met up with another person who was traveling with us, and we ended up getting lunch. She took a while, and then we finally got on a bus right at noon. Like, we go up to buy the tickets, and they're like, oh, there's a bus leaving right now. So we, like, book it. from the ticket window to the bus, and like the bus was like about to pull out, um, which I don't know why, because it was not full in the slightest. But anyway, we got on it. We finally got to Medellin, which is the capital of Darien, province like that borders Colombia, and whatnot. And so we got there, I would say about 5 o'clock-ish, and went and ate some great chicken. Like, we went to this Fonda, which are like these like small scale restaurants that have like 2 or 3 things on the menu, so like whatever they're making for the day, and like once they run out, they just like run out. But they made some great chicken. And the best thing about Fonda food is like you get like a normal portion size, but you only pay like $3. So good. But we did that, and then we went to, he's a response volunteer, which just means he's here for a short time and he's already done his Peace Corps service. And he's like working with an agency. We went to his house because he had water and the RL house in Darien does not have water. So we went to his house to shower, brush our teeth, and all that fun stuff. And then stayed the night to get up super early. We got up at 4. The taxi driver was supposed to be there at 4:30. He didn't show up till like 5 o'clock. And we went to the port. We got to the port about 5:30-ish for a supposed 6 a.m. Boat. I say supposed because I don't really believe them. We left at 8:30. So we're just like waiting around, like, and there's nothing at this port, like, they don't even have a bathroom. I had to go to the woods to use the restroom. We were just waiting there for so long. But we finally caught a boat at 8:30. It took 4 hours. It was supposed to take 3. It's just so long. But we did make it. And ate some lunch. Also ate some good Fonda food. And went to Clay's site, which is the volunteer that we were helping out. And hung out and really didn't do too much because we were all exhausted because we had been up since 4 a.m. And we were like, yeah, we're not doing much today. And then Friday we got all of the prep work done for our charlas that we were giving on Saturday and Sunday. So what water committee seminars are is, and you can do this in a variety of ways. There's a water committee seminar manual that was produced by Peace Corps Panama, where you can train your water committees on organizational skills, water treatment, purification, conservation, all that, and then also on some technical how to like basics of an aqueduct and how to fix things. So that's pretty good. So he had basically like 5 or 6 things that he wanted to cover in his 2-day seminars, and you can do these, like, if you do every single thing in the manual, it takes you 6 days because there's just 6 8-hour days because there's just so much info. But a lot of people usually shorten them and condense them to what they want them to be, which is what I'm planning to do. For my community, I'm gonna kind of tweak them a bit, and focus less, because a lot of some of it's like focusing on how to build an aqueduct, and we already have an aqueduct, so I'm gonna focus some more on some maintenance of the stuff. So yeah, so we prepped everything and decided who was gonna facilitate what charlas and who was going to be in each of, like, because each of them have like dramas where like you act out a situation and like there's supposed to be some thoughts afterwards. Like, for instance, we were doing one on the roles of water committee members, and so we did one drama where we were like a horribly organized committee, and then we did the other drama of like a perfectly organized committee, and so they were supposed to pick out the differences and which one was better, and you know what made the other one better, and you know stuff like that. So we did all that prep work on Friday. Also, so Julia and I were doing all the cooking, and we made some great food. Like, we made these like thin crust pizzas on the stovetop. Man, it was magical. We also made really good like chicken veggie pasta stuff. Yep, nailed it. And yeah, so that was really good. Oh, we also made, what else did we make? We made something else with like chicken and bell peppers, and I don't remember what it was, but it was good. I remember that. Yeah, so Saturday we actually did the seminars. So his community, he only has one water community in his community, but his community shares an aqueduct with 4 other communities, and they each have their own water committee. So he was doing the seminar for all of them. Not everybody showed up, but we still had pretty good turnout, and a representative from from 4 of the 5 water committees, so that was pretty good. And I don't know if they got a lot out of it, but they seemed to really enjoy it. And then at the end of the second day, Sunday, we did a like next step thing of like, okay, maybe if I turn this way it'll be better. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. For this. This is better. I don't know. I was just getting very distracted. But yeah, so they did like a next steps of like, okay, we've got all this, now what are we gonna do? So we'll see how it goes. I think it went really well. It was good hanging out in a different part of the country, and I enjoyed enjoyed putting it on, and also just seeing like logistically how it all worked out, and some things I want to consider for my seminars for my community, and whatnot, and some good things. I also, so we have what are called sector coordinators, and one of ours was there and got to talk with him a lot about some, like, basically bounce ideas off of him for my community, which is really good. And glad I got to do that. So what we did to get back is kind of crazy. So we walked, yesterday we walked from Clay's community to the port town, which is probably about a 45-minute walk. Granted, we kind of took it slow and didn't really rush ourselves, which is perfectly fine by me. And it is flat, which is nice. I did enjoy that. And yeah, so we walked to the port community and stayed overnight, and they rent out a room in the 69's space to for when they have to like catch the boat, because the boat leaves at 4 a.m. so no one wants to do that walking at like 2 a.m. So yeah, so we we walked, we stayed the night, well, we ate some dinner, then we stayed the night, got up at like 3 a.m. We got to the boat probably about 3:20 or so, which is a good thing we did, because that boat was full. Well, it was full by the time we left. When we got there was a few people there, but it was good we got there when we did. And we left, they said it was supposed to leave at 4, they left at 4:15. We got to the port around 6:30, which is nice. So it was more on time to what they had said the first day. So we did that, and did crazy traveling. We had to take a bus from the port to Medetee, then from Medetee to the city, from the city to Peninome. I bought groceries, and then caught a bus back here. So it was a very long week, but it was really good. I really enjoyed the time out. I don't think I'm going to be leaving for a while. I don't have any plans on the horizon to leave or do anything like that. But it's good time. So I'm going to rest, and then we'll see what the week entails. I know I've got a few things to do, but mainly I need to recover. It's crazy busy week. Crazy busy. But hope all is well, and hasta luego.